Getting down with the funk in your charm.
What is good, bros and bros, and this is your boy Vengeful Wheelbarrow bringing you yet another Tekken 7 news video. Now, this news has been out for the past few days, and unfortunately I missed it, but I figured it would be a good idea to go ahead and do a video such as this anyway to help inform those of you that has no idea what's going on as of right now. Bandai Namco has announced that there are going to be 2 additional guest characters from 2 completely different video game licenses, and these characters are going to be included in the upcoming season pass for Tekken 7, and I'm going to read a little information in regards to the season pass as of right now, like what's going to be in it. The first batch during the summer of 2017, you're going to get the brand new game mode, which has not been announced yet, more than 50 new costumes. The second batch of DLC that's going to appear during the winter of 2017, we're going to see 1 exclusive playable guest character from another video game license, as well as a special stage and special costumes for that character. And the final batch, which will be released during the spring of 2018, will be another exclusive playable guest character from another video game license, as well as a special stage and special costumes. And the final thing worth noting that I read in this article, which will be posted in the comment section below if you want to read it for yourself, is that there will be character panels available for use. And what these character panels do is these panels allow you to customize your favorite character's image that will be displayed during the loading screen. Now, what Bandai Namco did is they actually partnered up with artists across the globe in order to give players the opportunity to deck out their favorite characters on the loading screen. So it's just another customization option that sounds pretty cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about my predictions as to what guest characters I think will appear in Tekken 7. Here is my prediction regarding the guest characters that will appear in Tekken 7. One of 3 things could happen. Either we're going to get a guest character from a well-known fighting game franchise, a guest character from a video game franchise that has promotional ties to Tekken, or we're going to get a character from a Namco only produced game. And what I mean by this is a character from a game that was created by Namco before they made the merger with Bandai, which is now known as Bandai Namco. That's what I think could potentially go down. Now let's go in depth and talk about the characters that I feel could be added to this game. Like I mentioned before, fighting game characters would be an obvious choice, and they have a lot of options to go with, and I would see options such as maybe a character from Blazblue, or a character from Guilty Gear, and even a character from Dead or Alive. And the reason why I say Dead or Alive is because Dead or Alive and Tekken are both well-known 3D fighting games. The only reason why I'm omitting Virtua Fighter is because of the fact that Virtua Fighter has already made an appearance in Dead or Alive, and that's why I'm kind of like omitting them, even though that would be a reasonable choice as well. But one of the franchises that I feel stands out is the King of Fighters franchise, because of Eliza's moveset in Tekken 7. Like, one of the things that I noticed about Eliza is the fact that she has a ground energy wave that is reminiscent of characters like Terry Bogard, Iori Agami, and Kyo Kusanagi. Like, those were moves that were reminiscent from those characters in the King of Fighters franchise, and I feel as though King of Fighters would be a really nice fit. But I mean, that's just a prediction. That's what I think could potentially happen when it comes to the fighting game side. Now I want to explain what I mean by promotional ties to Tekken. There are two video game franchises that actually fits this description, and those two franchises is Soul Calibur and the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series. There have been multiple instances when Yotsumitsu appeared as a character in the Soul Calibur franchise, and there was also a time when Heihachi Mishima was actually a guest character in a Soul Calibur game, and that was the PlayStation 2 version of Soul Calibur 2. And how on earth does an anime link to Tekken? Well, I'm going to tell you in case you didn't know this. When Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 was released, Lars Anderson was added to the roster as a guest character in that game. So with that said, I feel like there's a probability that we could see a character from Naruto and a character from Soul Calibur actually making the roster as a guest character in Tekken 7. I mean, there are a lot of possibilities out there, but for whatever reason, I feel like due to the fact that there was a promotional connection between those games, I feel that there's a stronger probability of that happening. Excuse me if I botched the word probability because I said it weird at first. And last but not least, I also mentioned that there could be a probability that they can get a character from a Namco product, basically a video game that was produced by Namco before they merged with Bandai. For example, getting a character from one of their hit games such as Tales of Symphonia. But to be honest, I feel like that would be a bit more of a stretch. It's even hard for me to believe if they would actually go that route, but it's still a possibility. All you can really do is make predictions, because it's kind of difficult to say what they're going to do at this point, because if you look at other game developers out there, like there was a lot of unexpected things going on. A perfect example of this is Super Smash Bros. I mean, there was some unexpected character choices. Nobody expected Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII to appear in Super Smash Bros. That's not a Nintendo brand. Oh, another one, Sonic, Sega Genesis, hello? I mean, like, there's quite a few possibilities out there, and the only thing we can really do right now is make predictions and narrow down the possibilities. And the best thing that I could come up with was the three things that I elaborated on. It could be a character from a well-known fighting game, a character from a franchise that's promotionally linked to Tekken, or just from maybe like a Namco brand product. It could be one of those three things. That's what I'm trying to narrow it down to. But you can't even rule out unexpected choices, because look at, like I said, Smash Bros, totally unexpected outcomes. So tell me what you would like to see. What characters would you like to see in Tekken 7? Do you find this interesting? I mean, like, share your thoughts in the comment section below. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to do this bit with gusto by doing the following: comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.